Hi you guys! I don't know why I said it like that, but today we are doing skincare. I am freshly out of the shower, as you can probably tell. I'm gonna do my skincare on camera for the sake of actually doing different videos because I am tired of solely makeup tutorials. I do love them, I will keep doing them, but every now and then I want to try something else. I'm not sure yet what. So if you have any requests or recommendations of videos that you want to see from me, drop them in the comments below. Today we are doing skincare because since winter came, my skin has been so dehydrated until I actually adjusted my routine to the winter time, and now I feel so happy with how my skin is looking and feeling, and with the products that I have and use at the moment. So I just wanted to share them with you. Perhaps it's gonna be helpful. So this is my skin with absolutely nothing on it. Usually I do like applying my skincare on my slightly damp skin. So when I hop out of the shower, I still have a little bit of water on my face, and that's when I apply my skincare right away. So today I didn't wear any makeup, I was just around the house. On the days when I don't apply any makeup, I just cleanse at night. So usually for me, I just cleanse at night. I don't cleanse in the morning, I just wash my face with just water. But at the nighttime I do use a cleanser, and I don't really care much for my cleansers. As long as it doesn't dry out my skin, it's fine. And nowadays I'm using the Numee, I think. This is called the Good Vibes Only cleanser. It's alright, I like it again because it doesn't dry out my skin. It has a creamy texture and it's actually quite moisturizing. So if you have oily skin you might not like this, but for dry skin this is pretty good. That's that. So now that my skin is completely dry, before applying anything I will just rehydrate with a little bit of thermal water. This is optional, but I do have it, so I'm gonna use it. Just spraying a little bit of that on my face. And now my face is nice and moist. And some days, like every 2 to 3 days, I do use retinol on my face. And now I'm using the Isntree retinol serum. It has 1% retinol. I think that's pretty high, but just use it like it's intended, I guess, like it's advised on the package. It says that you should use 2 to 3 drops, not more than that. So that's how I use it. I'm just gonna do 3 drops on the tops of my fingers and then apply it on the skin like that. My skin is not necessarily very sensitive, but I know that for people with sensitive skin, if you don't tolerate retinol that well, you can apply it on top of the moisturizer. For me it's alright if I just use it as a serum before the moisturizer, so I'm gonna use it like that. This has a very nice effect on my skin. Like usually the next day I wake up with brighter, clearer skin, so really like it for that. And when I use retinol on my face, I also use retinol underneath my eyes. I have a retinol eye cream from Pure and Care. This little guy. On usual days, on normal days, I just use, this is my usual eye cream, the Dualis eye cream from ACM, I think that's the brand. I just get my skincare at the pharmacy. Whatever looks interesting to me, I just read the ingredients and then get it if it's sensitive, skin friendly, even though, like again, my skin is not very sensitive, but if I had a choice to not put perfumes and nasty stuff on my skin, I won't. And sometimes I do break out if I use the wrong products, so I'm trying to be a bit careful about that. Anyway, using the eye cream, just a very tiny bit of that, spreading it evenly on both sides. I'm just using the leftover, not necessarily very close to my eye, but like close to my brow bone, I guess. Recently I got a moisturizer, and it's the Cosrx Advanced Snail 92 all-in-one cream. I know people usually use the jar one. I just think this is the same one, I'm not sure, and if I can have it in a squeeze bottle, I will have it over. I prefer it over a glass jar where you have to put your finger inside it. I do prefer this format. I think it's the same product, not really convinced about that, but this for me is not enough for my skin. My skin is very dehydrated during winter time, and this is pretty light. I'm just using about this much, I guess. As you can see, it's very sticky, and since I have it, I use it, but again, it's not necessarily a final step for me because of how dry my skin is feeling at the moment. But lately I've been using it as a sort of intermediate step, especially because I've been loving to do face massages, either with my fingers or with a tool, a little gua sha thing that I have. So today we're being extra and using it. I don't use it every day, who's got time for that? But sometimes I do, and let's just see, today is one of those days. So I'm just gonna massage. I usually do outwards motion, so on my forehead I massage upwards, and then on the sides of my face I massage like that, just outwards. I like turning it like that to give myself a little eye massage. But what I don't like about this step is the fact that it takes away all of the moisturizer that I applied, so that's why I'm using this cream that's not a final step. I mean, it doesn't take away everything, but it does take away a little bit of it, and I do feel the need to apply an extra layer after finishing up with this face massage thing. I try to take things out through this lymph node here. I hope. I'm not a massage therapist or anything, I just do whatever I see on the internet. Doing downwards motions on my neck. I guess that's sharp as the jawline or something. I do hope so. Otherwise I'm just doing this for nothing. But it does feel good, actually. I don't really spend a lot of time doing that. And now for a final step, a product that I discovered, and basically the reason why I'm doing this video, because I want to share it with you. It solved all my dry skin problems in the winter time. The Cicaplast Baume B5 from La Roche Posay. This is a holy grail if you have dry skin. What I like about it, and some of you might find it weird, but I do like it for the fact that it kind of stays on top of the skin, so I'm sure a part of it absorbs, but there's a layer, like a barrier that stays on top. I don't like the feeling of all of my moisturizer getting soaked up into my skin. I feel the need to have something to feel like a layer of cream on my face. And again, especially during winter, that gives me more comfort in my skin. I don't feel like my skin is that tight, and it's sort of more protected, I guess. That's what this does for me, and it has a very thick texture. That's a lot, but I'm gonna use it on my neck as well. It's very thick, very creamy, and I love it. If you have dry skin, you need to try this one. Very comfortable. Again, all my skincare goes on my neck as well. I'm at the ripe age of 29. I gotta do that extra step. Oh, look at that. I look so glowy. I've been seeing this concept of slugging going around TikTok especially, people even use Vaseline on their face. And I tried doing that for a while, but again, that is a little bit too sticky for me. But this, I feel like if you want to try slugging, this is an amazing product. Again, it kind of creates this barrier on the face, and it just is just so moisturizing. And yeah, I really like this product. And then last but not least, a holy grail for me, I will never give this up, Vaseline, because I was talking about it. This is just cosmetic Vaseline. Anything works, I guess. I've tried different kinds and they all do the same thing for me. I guess it's just Vaseline, doesn't matter what brand you're using. But this is my lip moisturizer and it always will be. It's amazing. I didn't find any lip balm that compares to Vaseline. Again, most of them usually soak up into my lips and then my lips feel dry again, so I have to reapply, but Vaseline creates this barrier like my moisturizer does. It's just amazing. I have it in a little travel size jar and I carry it in my purse as well. I have Vaseline on me everywhere I go, especially when I travel. It's just my thing, and I've told everyone about Vaseline. Most of my friends are using it nowadays. It's just a very nice lip moisturizer, the best. And it's very affordable as well. You don't have to spend money on lip balms. I hate the feeling of dry lips, so that is a must-have for me. And that is it. That is my skincare routine for winter time at night. Obviously in the morning I do use SPF, even in winter, yes, of course. In the mornings, it's usually simpler than this. I just use vitamin C, usually, a vitamin C serum and then SPF. I like to alternate my serums, so again, the retinol thing is not an everyday step. I usually alternate it with whatever I have that time. Again, whatever looked interesting to me nowadays. I have niacinamide and another thing that I just cannot remember what it was. But anyway, I mix them up. I have this thing like I want my skin to get more nutrients from different products, I guess. I don't know if that's a thing, that's just how I see it. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was useful, and I am excited for new content this year. Happy New Year, by the way. That's it, I'm gonna head out and I hope I'll see you in my next video. Bye!